me to see a few days ago. They wrote a very insulting letter. A very, very insulting letter, which I posted on the Live Patreon page, on the ESCO platform, the global ESCO platform. Because after reading the letter, I couldn't take a decision. I said, oh, okay, they think because I'm going away, they can afford to write this kind of letter. And I think the Live Patreon, they took a decision. They should continue to be suspended because we have removed them from the coordinators group. So we cannot continue to tolerate indiscipline and disrespect. So I'm appealing to class coordinators. Tell your classmates, we respect one another in Smagoga. Even if the person is one class above you. Try to respect one another. I'm surprised that we even see our elders nowadays. We use shoulder to brush them and continue. An elder is coming. We don't even want to relieve that seat for the elder. I beg, tape get tape. Monkey get in mate, and he get in senior and junior. So that's the reason I feel so bad. That how did we arrive here? If we don't put a stop now, we are going to continue with this kind of problem. So that's the reason I'm appealing to class coordinators, branch presidents. Please take action on this. Anybody who is disrespectful, don't waste your time in sending the person away. It is better we have good quality women than we have bad quantity women. So now I want to conclude. I want to say a very, very big thank you to everybody. My last 4 years has been very, very interesting. Some people say I run around. Yes, I was running around so that things would get better. So I would say a very big thank you to you all. And I'm no longer the global president, does not make me that president that will not come back. We must always come back. So everybody, those that didn't get award, please try to work harder so that you can get awards, because I heard the complaint. So I'm appealing to you all to work harder and make the organization better for us. God bless you all.
And God bless you too. You know, my global president can talk. She'll go into the nitty-gritty of everything so that you will understand what she's saying. But it's all part of leadership. Thank you very much. It would have been time for our lunch break, but I don't think our hosts are ready for us. And if they are not ready, I think we'll just jump straight into the minutes of the 2025 AGM. You don't need to raise your voice now. You ready to leave here at 5 p.m. Oh? Okay, so you have the floor. Let's see your hand up. Okay, please step forward. But I want to change the agenda. After you don't prepare us. After you just make me talk, you don't want to talk again. Okay, so you can define how many. So you can put a time to it. Good afternoon, fellow Smagogites.
My name is Asanimo Akpere. That's what you remember me as. But I've been fortunate to be married to one Mr. Omezi. But that's not why we're here. Okay, I just wanted to say a few things. When the global president was speaking, she talked about some things that I thought could be managed by structure. And I think we have all of us here are well-established entrepreneurs or career women. And there are certain standards that I think are missing from our Smagoga structure. And it borders on transparency, in my view, and also enabling gossip, which is what the global president spoke on. So in my own experience, when you don't want to fuel gossip, grapevine talks, you have to provide enough information to kill any possible grapevine. And I think we lack it in Smagoga. So it's something I want to put back to executives in their branches, in their classes and all. This 2000 issue is something that would have been curbed if there was proper structure. And you came up today with disciplinary actions that have been vetted, right? A lot of us were surprised. That, again, for me, lacks transparency. So we need to be clear about a disciplinary committee that is known. I don't know. I don't know. So it hasn't been, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just talking communication. And I think if there's anything we take away from this AGM, it's something we must do, right? Such things should be communicated via branch presidents. We have meetings every month. So we have a vehicle for cascading information. We have platforms for trains, for classes. So we have created the media for communication, but we lack the communication. I'm hearing today there's a disciplinary committee, and I'm hearing that our global president, who is also a stern member of Port Harcourt branch, is the head of disciplinary committee. I don't know. Right? So that's all I want to say. And I want to use the opportunity to say a big thank you to Mrs. Angela Jeswobo. I think she's taking Smagoga to a different level. And I don't want to take that away from here. And it's something that we must sustain. So while we go into the next election, whoever is going to wear those shoes has big size to cover. We are going to hold you accountable. We are going to demand from, AGM is not speech by executive. It's a showdown of the appraisal of the executive, and we can shut people down. That's the power we have. We don't use it in Smagoga. You mentioned something again about kingmakers. I think that's appalling, that in this century, we have kingmakers. It's appalling, and that borders on structure. So that's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hands up. She's a pale. Please, when you come, introduce yourself.
Our global president, members of the high table. My name is Iroboma Pamela Avulime, Ni Ahaboe 91 set. The question I want to ask borders on all she said, and is the issue of gossip. So we have been hearing, I also heard, saw it on my branch platform, that the presidency is now being zoned. So as far as I'm concerned, it's gossip. So I need to know, is it true that it has been zoned, or is it just gossip? And also I want to add that as women of excellence, we should try to, because for me, if we don't nip it at the board, what is about to happen to our association, you cannot imagine it, because the truth is that we are all keeping quiet here. We hear a lot of things, and you'll be wondering, is this the Smagoga that you knew? We are women of excellence, virtuous women. Where do we have the time to start running one another down? And it borders on the question, are we being paid? Why? It must be on expertise. There is nothing wrong for you to have an ambition, you want to be the president or whatever position, but do it in a civil manner. You are not being paid. If you're actually coming out to serve, if you want to serve, it will not be a do or die affair. People will see that you can do it, and you know they will nominate you, and when you come on board, you will do the job. So let's stop all this bickering, all this rancor. It will not take us anywhere. More so, we are Christians and we are virtuous women. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, there are certain things they call under the table. Fortunately, I have been a member of the Executive Council the last 18 years. I met it, and I will not be the last person. The presidency they came to me and told me, Angela, let the next president come from Lagos in the time of Auntie Vicky Ekomo. So I asked, are we not supposed to nominate people in the hall? They said, no, it's zoned to Lagos. I remember when they came, and some of my classmates were saying they wanted to give me a cap she made. So I went to her, I said, Auntie, why did you waste your money in making caps for campaign? I said, it's already zoned to you. Nobody is coming to compete with you. She said, no, that she doesn't know anybody can spring up from anywhere. I said, anyway, Auntie, don't bother your head because it's already zoned to Lagos. That was the first time I heard it. The next time I heard it was when Ojeme was to be made a president. And they also came to me because I seem to have so many friends amongst Mago guides. Not, yes, also because I was a member of the executive. They said, please, tell everybody Ojeme is the next president because it's zoned to Abuja. So I said, Second time, I said, why are we zoning it to a particular place? Their reason was very cogent. They said, if we don't zone it, one particular branch will keep producing presidents, which will not be fair enough on others. And if the presidency wasn't zoned, I won't be the president today. They zoned it to Port Harcourt. Yes. Sorry? Yes, hold on, how it came about. Yes, it was zoned to Port Harcourt. Is Biodun in the crowd? Biodun, you were a member of the ESCO. Am I lying? It was zoned to Port Harcourt. Sorry, excuse me. She's pretending not to follow. Anyway, when it was zoned to Port Harcourt, and my case became a different one. They said I didn't finish in GORETTI, which they were not bold enough to say it to me. But they kept saying it on the ground. So I said, yes, I remember when I was made the national secretary in Warri, I stood up to say, I didn't finish in GORETTI. I hope you people will not come and tell me one day you didn't finish in GORETTI. Then they said, no, Onyaka. That was their language. That's not what we are saying. As long as you have stayed, you even have admission number in GORETTI, you are regarded as a smart good guide. So that was the reason I asked them, what happened now? Exactly, what changed? So that was the reason I had a competitor. If perhaps who finished in GORETTI came out from Port Harcourt, they wouldn't have said so. And if we continue, to me, Engineer Adelawa called me the other day and said, fine, let's give opportunity to branches that have not produced presidents. because you see that there are people there. But because they are kind of afraid, they don't want to come out. So that's the reason this time I said it's zoned to the branches that have not produced presidents. When I started hearing it's only Bini, why Bini was included in the branch that has not produced president for a very long time. Their last president died. Barrister Mrs. Ogedengbe, so rest in peace. So that's the reason today we included Bini, Warri, Asaba, Jos. We excluded the other branches. But as usual, rumor has it, they said it's Bini. If you have anybody competing from all these other branches, please don't hesitate to nominate the person. But there's a criteria to be nominated as the president of Smagoga. I hope my explanation is clear. Thank you.
Did I call you? Yeah, introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name is Helen Fregene. My concern is, okay, let me say this first. Why is it that, we have to, what? Class, 87 set. Do we have to wait for this time for this explanation? For me, we are not being carried along. I feel it in me that we are not being carried along. And I also hear most people say things like what you said about rumor. I don't like rumor. I don't like gossip. And you people know I'm a police person. So I stand on integrity. I don't think we need to wait for this time for us to be carried along or explain anything. So me, I feel that, this Smagoga thing is like a cult thing now. That's what I feel. I joined Smagoga, with a heart full of joy. But now I just managed to come. I didn't want to come. And somebody paying almost 500,000 to be in to come and rejoice with their friends that they've not seen before, I think it should be worth it. So please, the leadership that will be coming now, try and carry everybody along. That will reduce the rumors, it will reduce the gossiping. And another thing, I also want to know about, the award. Like what you said we should work hard so that we can, get award. Well, I want to know the criteria for one, to get an award. Thank you.
Maybe we'll have to.
I, being the global president for now, until my tenure is over in a few hours. First of all, I feel pained that she said they are not being carried along. I feel very pained. This is the first time in Smagoga that everybody is aware of what is going on. I don't know. I try my best possible to make sure everybody is carried along. I cannot please the world. Maybe she has her reasons of saying she wasn't carried along. Now we have a constitution. We have been trying to follow our constitution. And most of the time, we expect the class coordinators and branch presidents to pass messages to their people. I cannot come out and be passing the messages. And I think I give it to the head of publicity and the national secretary. I appreciate them because I know they always make sure information goes on the platform. Some of us, when I observed that if you post informations in the platforms, some people come with unnecessary information to close that information. I have been complaining about that. So if you are not being carried along, perhaps either you are not going through the WhatsApp group very well, or one thing or the other, even your classes. Because we were doing quarterly meetings with class coordinators. I went off the ESCO to make sure the class coordinators are carried along. And if there are class coordinators here, they bear me witness. So that's the reason I say I feel so pained. But well, if we don't speak out, we won't take corrections. Maybe there are other ways some other people would do it. Then coming to the second question. The national award last year, we gave branches the opportunity to bring in names. But this year, we were not supposed to have any award. But I told myself, I'm going away. How do I appreciate people that have done things for the association, that has helped me to move the association forward? And I told even the branch presidents, they are here, I told them, you are not going to nominate for me. There are some people I have worked with since I joined Smagoga. I know what they have been doing for the association. They are sitting here. I didn't give them the opportunity. I only nominated and sent it to the ESCO platform. Because, to be sincere, it's my only way to say thank you. I cannot share money. I cannot share Ankara. So this is the only way. The only thing I can share is to say thank you. And God bless you all. I go share money. You know, say that money day. Secretary. Sorry.
Okay. Sister Nosa.
Good afternoon, all protocols observed. My name is Nosa Ome, 1979 Seth. Jewels. My third group were very coordinated and were sisters. One house, please. I want to speak on certain items here. We are women group. I have traveled to so many countries, and I belong to so many groups. So many countries, even African countries, where I have platforms. I want to please beg us. This association has moved one step further. Let's not water it down. The state presidents, please keep this flag flying. I'm going to the area of respect for our elders. That's the first thing I want to talk about. I will not see my senior in an airport and I will walk past. If I am seated, I will get up for that my senior to sit down. And I will carry that person's bag and stand by that person until she boards. If we go on the same flight and we land, if my vehicle comes first, I will take that senior to the house. That is how we were brought up, and we still keep that decorum till today. So for the younger ones that are coming, one, your noise is too much in meetings. Some of you are too loud. We are not feeding each other, but let's respect ourselves. That shows the home that you are from. In this venue, you are from Smagoga home. So let us follow what we have met. Let us try to respect our seniors. It is very important. Let's keep decorums in meetings. Let's look out for one another. when I was active in the association, very active in Lagos, I was even also a national officer. I know that when they called me, I'm talking about our life, most of our life patrons now, I worked with them. No matter the time, I will not only pick the call, I will take instructions and I will carry it out. So please, it is important. And then there are no private projects. No private projects. Some people go ahead in a clique and decide to do a private project. Whatever you are doing, it is done under the name SMAGOGA. Carry your national ESCO, your state ESCO, and your national ESCO along, so we don't cross paths. We've had times where some group will be planning one kind of project, and another group is planning the same project. Let's not waste money. Please. We can always work as a group. The person who came to speak to us from WHO says we have a structure. That is a very good commendation. Let us please follow structure. The other thing is, as women, we don't read our WhatsApp group. So when the information is passed, some people don't read it. Those who think they have loud mouth will start propagating wrong information. They don't say exactly what they have read. The Constitution is available for everybody. That is your Bible as a SMAGO guide. Buy one, read it, understand how that Constitution is run, especially for elections. If you are not pure in your heart, you have something you are hiding, you can be afraid to speak about election. Election is election. It is not it's not, I don't know what to call it, because somebody is nominated. It's not where you just select. It's not a selection. It is not an S. It is an E. So nobody should think that he or she cannot be contested against. Your proven track record in SMAGOGA should earn you a ticket in SMAGOGA sweatlessly. So please, for those who have intentions to file for nominations and also coming to whether state or national ESCO, it's not a free ride. And it is not a place where you are going to be coming to wait for the association to fund you. When we served, we were spending our time and our money. And I think that is what is still going. What keeps us is unity, is the fact that we come together and we are moving together as one. I went with them to Ghana. I'm not in any ESCO, but they asked me, do you want to go? I said yes, but we know what we saw at each state border, country border that we crossed. They were happy because we're all wearing SMAGOGA t-shirts. They respected us and they treated us with respect, especially the immigration officers. And wherever we went to, they gave us attention. I am saying it because this is now a global brand. So let's conduct ourselves and let's behave as women of excellence. It is very important. Rumor mongering kills a family, not to talk of an association. I don't want to go there, but I just want us to address our character, our behavior, our attitude to work for the association. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Nosa. Okay, one more person.
Good afternoon, women of excellence. I'm Mefo Adebanjo, a pearl of 1981 Benin branch. The global president traced the history of, how it's been zoned to different places. So my own little contribution, if the zoning thing has gone as far back as she has traced for us, then it's best, it's enshrined in our constitution. Or if it's not enshrined in our constitution, we have this recurring problem on an annual basis or every election year. But if it's enshrined in the constitution, then we know, okay, it's zoned. And probably, if it's going to be in the constitution, maybe we can have a hierarchy or an order. Maybe Lagos, Benin, Abuja, or however it wants to be, but there will be an order so that the next AGM, we know, okay, is just zone that is producing the next president. There will be no rancor, and there will be no rumor. That's my little bit.
Thank you very much. One last person. She's been waiting all this while. 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay. After you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Global President. All protocols observed. My name is Irene Kwenisi, Lagos Branch 90 set. I have to come out to really appreciate our Global President for the work she has been doing, putting up in this, doing in our Smagoga. I'm really impressed. And so I'll be denying myself this opportunity to tell her how proud I am of what she has been doing. Imagine bringing back GORETTI back. I cried when I saw the bus, when I saw that our school bus that we used to ride with to stadium before. When I saw it, that they brought it back to GORETTI and the building. I was like, God, this is something. This is something. And since then, I tried to put myself, to start volunteering to do more. Because I'm really impressed, Ma. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. God bless you for everything, for taking us to the next level. You took us to the next, globally. You took us to the next level, and you made us to have friends all over. Like now, I know Auntie Mommy. I know her from Ibadan, I saw her yesterday, and some other friends from Ibadan we met because I was there at Ibadan. So I met them and I saw them. So thank you so much, Global President, for what you've been doing for us and the way you've taken us to the next level. GORETTI is now a global brand, and we are really, really proud of what you've been doing. Now, apart from that, now what I'm here for is this. Is there any way, sorry, sister. Is there any way we can be doing our award night, the hosting place? Because that's why I came. Because last year when we did it in Lagos, everybody was already there for the Lagos. Can we reorganize our AGM so that the award night would be a day before the meet and greet? You understand, the cocktail. Now everybody comes to that place. They're having the host place. Then we do the award night, let's say on a Thursday. You understand? The place we host it. So we don't have to have different trans of people from Port Harcourt go back to Lagos, then now come back to Port Harcourt, or go back to Lagos, then now come back to Abuja. So if possible, can we do it there? Whoever is hosting next will be one hosting the award night. You understand? So that we can all be able to attend once. Then apart from that, then I was saying that maybe the next president coming, is it possible that we can support our sisters who want to come, not just for accommodation, but for transport? If they can put a pause, because many people want to be here, but because of the economic situation, can we, please, every branch to link about it. So let's support us. Okay, you want to come to the association? Are you a due paying member? Let's see what we can do so that more people will come. I came here with my daughter. I've not been to Port Harcourt. I came here because I wanted to be here, and I've been saving for it. You understand? But other people, they have their own ways why they couldn't come. Please, let's try and help ourselves. Thank you so much, Ma. I'm grateful. God bless you, Ma. You are loved. Thank you. Yes.
GORETTI. Because this is something so many hands have tried, they couldn't do it. Even the Archbishop made mention of it. Yeah, he said so many people promised him. I don't want to say the story because even when we went to collect letter from the Archbishop, he said when we left, he told the he told the priest and said, give them the letter, please them. So when we came back and said, Father, Your Grace, we have the letter of the return of the school. The man was looking at us like, these women, are you people spirits? So with that, and we told him we have somebody behind us. And that's Mrs. Evelyn Okumbo. And I took permission from the global executive that what do we do for this kind of woman who single-handedly did this? And the only way we could, tell her thank you was to make her a life patron and a member of the board of trustees. And when we came out with this award ceremony, to be a life patron, you don't just go to the back of the door to make them life patrons. These are great women. So we said it's an opportunity too to say thank you to some other SMAGO guides. So we came up and I went to meet them. They said they are sorry they cannot come to Port Harcourt. Secondly, that was when we decided that we'll raise funds for the hostel. And they said, if you want to raise funds for the hostel, where you get the crowd is Lagos. I called my Port Harcourt people. I'm a member of Port Harcourt branch. I appealed to them that we are sorry this is going to happen. If not, there was no need of having any award because the one of last year was great. So they agreed that we should take it to Lagos for the sake of these women. And we did all we could to make it happen. I hope you people understand why there was this award in Lagos. If not, the host branch, we normally do the award day. So thank you.
My life patron, please, you have the last words, okay? So I'll just take our contribution.
All protocols duly observed. What I want to talk about is, my name is Helen Wobi, Ni Agun, class of 81, Lagos branch. So I'm a pal. What I want to talk about when the president was talking about there is no money in the association to be eaten. So I looked at the financial report in the booklet. Now, that financial report really does not tell us anything. It is so summarized that you don't even have an idea of what went on in the period in question. There's even error. There's something written 2004 instead of maybe 2024 you're talking about. There is some finances written in that small book. Yes. So my challenge is, if you're coming for an annual general meetings, and I have been to several, there's usually a financial report that is created and sent to members ahead of the annual general meeting, so you see what has been going on and you're able to ask questions. And it is important at this stage where we are to actually have external auditors as well, so that any inflows, any outflows, it is easy to show transparency. That way, you will never have to come to the stage to say, I'm not eating your money. So going forward, I think that should be our practice. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to call our life patron, person of Honorable Mrs. Denenu. Would you like to come over, Ma, or you'd like to sit? Women of excellence.
My God, guys.
Women of excellence.
Do you people know who is standing here? If you were Goretti in 1960, stand up. Stand up, stand up. If you were Goretti in the 60s, if you were Goretti in the 60s, that is 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. All right. I want to say that I'm not only a life patron, but I'm also a trustee of our great association. And I'm the class of 65. Most of you were not born then. Most of you were not born then. But I want to thank God for this association. I want to thank God for the various presidents that we have had. And I want to thank God for our latest global president. I want to let you know that rotation is very important, or zoning is very, very important in the election. I'm just going to take a few things. Zoning is very important. It may not be said in the open, but it is very important. Why? For easy access, flow, and understanding. If you know that this time it is going to Lagos zone, people in Lagos should look at their best and present their best. Are you hearing me? If it is going to a Benin zone, people in Benin should look at their best and bring out their best. And the person that can meet all the criteria that are required to be a president. When our daughter Angela was to be president, we were there. And I knew one or two talk. I said, Angela, just go and perform. At the end of the day, we will see what will happen. Because it's not the beginning that matters, but the end. Is it not so? Today we are clapping for her. Is it not so? Because she has taken us to a different level. She has taken us globally. When I see some of the pictures where they are in Ireland, they are in UK, they are in US, I say, how do these people go? I know that they are sponsoring themselves. Because Maragoreti does not have the money. But in all, we want to thank you and to compliment you and to say you have done very well. And to say zoning is an accepted format of election in Maragoreti. So please, bring out your best when it is your time. Secondly, hello? Mama is talking, nobody should talk. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. I also want to mention the area of respect one for another. It's very, very important that we must respect one another. When you people went to Maragoreti, you didn't start at that bush area. We were there that went under the tree. I want to say that we must have respect one for another. And even if you are in the same class, still know who is who. Are you understanding me? This issue of class of 2000, whatever they have done, Maragoreti, there are no two Maragoretis. Do we have two Maragoretis? You can be a class of your own. You can do your own things. But please, make sure that whatever you are doing it under the national. It must be under the global association. We cannot go to what they call it, ESC, what they call it, what is it? CAC, and go and register two Maragoretis. There cannot be two Maragoretis. There's only one Maragoreti. Whether they change the name or they don't change the name, we are still one Maragoreti. So I want to plead with you all that we must have respect one for another. We must make sure that whatever we are doing is in consonant with our constitution. And then they talk of not carrying me along. Who is to carry me along? Is the national president to come and carry you along? Or your branch president to carry you along? Can I have an answer? Who is to carry you along? So what is happening is that the branch presidents, hello, I said Mama is talking. The branch president should carry along their members. If you don't provide the information, there's no way that they can know. And anything that is happening, she cannot come. We don't have a global platform. Do we have a global platform? We have a global platform. Okay. Okay. So what I want to say is that please, the onus lies on the presidents of the branches and the class presidents to give information to their class so that we don't have issues like this. Are you hearing me? When anything is going to happen, before we come, she gets in touch with us. She communicates with us as trustees. She communicates with us as life patrons. She also communicates as a member of the branch which you belong to. So please, make sure that your branch is active. If you do not have an active president or someone that does not, let it not cause trouble. Let it be within your branch. Are you understanding me? So I'm just giving advice. I'm a mother and I'm here to give advice. That's why I said, let me just come. I've not seen any other patrons. How many patrons are here today? Just maybe one or two. I just want to appeal to us that there should be no grumbling, no backbiting, no what she complained about. She was very, very upset when she became president. But today she's going out very happy. Is it not so? Yes, ma'am. Okay. And then the third thing I want to talk about, I want to make a correction. When we are giving awards, president, you have the, you can, if you want to give awards, you can give award, presidential award. That is you giving award because you said today that the awards you gave, that you chose the people. Is that not what she said? She said she chose the people. The branches did not choose the people. So on that note, the award that was given by the president. So that was the presidential award. So I want to plead with the incoming presidents and executives that if there is any award to be given, it must come, the nominees must come from the branches. Yes or no? Yes. The president is free to do her own if she wants to do it, but it must come with a tag. Presidential award for meritorious service, presidential award for effectiveness. Someone that has worked with me, I want to give you an award. But if it is award under Smagoga, it must come from the branches. Please let us take note. So that there will be no, because some people said they did not know about the award, they did not hear about the award, the awards should have been given to them. Why are we choosing this person? Maybe they feel that there are better people in their branches that are working that could have been given the award. So I just wanted to make that correction. That if anybody, any president or anybody, you have the right to give award if you so desire. But let it be differentiated. Am I being understood? Let it be that this is presidential award. It's not GORETTI Association directly award. So I just want to, on those three things I want to talk about. And please, I quite understand why she talked about, because never have we had two awards. We have any hosting branch does the award, as far as I know. But this time it was different. And she has explained the reason why it was different. So I want us all to take it in good faith. And please, let the association not die. I may not have time to talk again, but I want to tell you that we have come a very long way. Smagoga is recognized all over the world. We can only go higher. Is it not so? We can only go higher. All these are own initiatives. So the incoming president and the incoming ESCO must have their own initiatives on how they are going to carry on this Magoga, that we shall be able to support one another and make everyone attend, both the oldies and the youngies. Are we together? Because I'm now seeing that the old ones are not coming again. What is happening? I know. To me, I came because it is Port Harcourt and it is nearer me. To come from Yenagua to Port Harcourt is a little bit easier. I was to go to Lagos, but I couldn't go make it to Lagos. So please, let us make sure that it is the joy when you come to an AGM and you see different age groups. That's a thing of joy in it. So on that note, I want to thank you all and to say, please, thank you, the global president and her team. And so also, I want to know whether your vice president is also carried out, because she has not said anything in this meeting. She has not said anything. Has she said anything? No. She has not said anything. I've been wondering whether it is only the global president that is working. So tell us something. Let us hear from you. I know that you are working together as one. So on that note, I want to say thank you, my daughters. Thank you. Please keep strong, keep young, keep looking good, and may the Lord bless you all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for the light you have shed in some of the very crucial issues. Ideally, now we are supposed to be going for our lunch break, but there's a little challenge. They all want all of us to go out, to go and eat lunch, and then come back again, instead of serving us lunch here. I want to carry everybody along, go. Should we go downstairs? My national vice president, please, what do you think?
Good afternoon, everybody. They came to explain to us that they have varieties of food, and they have to display them. There's no way they can bring them upstairs. That was why we agreed that, because we initially said they should bring them upstairs. So that's why we are going downstairs to eat. Thank you.
Okay, so we've all agreed we are going downstairs to eat. Okay, so any modalities, or we should just all go? Any modalities? Do we start with those or this? Okay, they say let's just go. Please, but... Okay, so we'll start with our live patron. We'll start with our live patrons and those in the 60s and 70s sets. And those on the high table. Is that good for us? Okay. So can we quickly do that? And so how much time do we now wait before we join them? 10, 15 minutes. So the rest of us will wait here. I'll wait with you. And in 15 minutes, the rest of us will join them. So my live patron, lunch is served. Members of the executive team, Global ESCO, lunch is served. Could you please quickly go downstairs, stretch your legs, have something to eat, and then we'll come back. The time now is 2:50. So we should be back here at this is 1:50. We should be back here at 2:15. The time is 1:50 now. We'll all be back here at 2:15. So can we quickly do that? Members of the high table, please. If you would like to take your belongings along,